Like January 14th, Sunday. So it's a good day to go to church, I think. Or maybe it's 15th. Yeah, it's 15th. Because we made it through Friday the 13th, and it just rolled over. It's like just about 1 o'clock. It's like 12:50, 6:57. Anyway, my name's Craig Charles Massey, and I'm in Kelowna, British Columbia, right downtown at the Queensway bus stop, across from the Okanagan Heritage Museum. And in this thing, it's called a bubble. I hope it's crystal meth, which has very similar chemical compositions to Ritalin. And one thing I know is if you get denied access to healthcare, or you get things done to you illegally in healthcare, maybe you even get side effects from the medications prescribed to you that make you crazy. Now, if you don't need to do drugs, don't do drugs. And if you're going to do drugs, maybe use them to treat diseases. Or, and don't forget to breathe, because oxygen is a drug. But nicotine, caffeine, all drugs. But don't do things that are down. Because there could be something called down in here, or benzodiazepines. This is for the kids too. That could kill your ass in a heartbeat. It could be anywhere. And this is a new torch from Ronson. Pipe torch. Thanks to Grandma McCormick. Now, crystalline salts in here could do something like power remote viewing if you look at old Russian technology. But one thing I do want to teach people is, first I'm going to say, I swear on the Bible, the Holy Bible, every other goddamn, the Quran, the universal book from Sikhism, every motherfucking religious book that you could ever think of, and those that are still yet to come, that I'm telling you the whole gospel fucking truth, or the honest truth, whatever, the Queen's name, whatever the fuck you want, it's the fucking truth. Right? We'll do it right in front of this fucking Service Canada building where you could wait 15 fucking months to get a goddamn passport. Because, hey, Canada, your CRTC is really fucking doing wonders for the world. Especially if you're a racist. If you come from white supremacy and that kind of shit, you got old bloodlines, and you're back into the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the kind of shit where money came from, and the great start of the decimation of humanity and the lack of faith. And anyway, this is gonna be the most boring video ever, because some of it is I know there's a lot of people around and I'm looking for witnesses, but you're just gonna have to keep up, because this is a TD Bank card. I was in TD Bank today, and my account disappeared. The one that I was told cost me $45 to get a 2-year history of everything that was there. And then that is some leftover food on the ground. This is on the table waiting for me by the working guy. Now, that shit there, if a crow was down there, or a pigeon, or anything, the parasites that are on those fucking birds literally get killing in a fucking heartbeat. I don't know whose bank card this is, but I'll just keep it. It's fucking burnt out. Anyway, I'll leave these for somebody else. And here is the Queensway. I'm allowed to be here because the buses are still running. But that store there under Phil Law, this is not, or whatever, it's not Dr. Phil, it's fucking Pill Law, I don't know what the fuck it is. Used to be an Italian place, a boutique, and now it's fireweeds. And if you had a fucking forest fire, the fireweed is that pink fucking weed that comes up. It's the first fucking weed to grow after a fire. And then here's the Okanagan Museum. And if you want to know about fucking electric charging vehicles, Moto, I bought this company from John Young, and power stations, that basically you should be capitalizing on, but if everybody steals everything I fucking got, you should check out the margin involved in charging from that flow station that the city's making off fucking power. It will blow your fucking mind and be like, why didn't I do that? Well, because you're not a greedy fucking pig, or maybe you are. And this is the Okanagan Heritage Museum. Now this dude up here, Chief Dan George, an actor and an activist. I ain't no motherfucking actor, this is all true shit. And I'm not really even an activist, I'm just a fucking dude that's been raped, stolen from, lied to, cheated, fucking absolutely fucking destroyed. Kids stolen from me. Everything. You name it. And we're gonna just walk through everywhere we went here. Because I am a minister too, I forgot to tell you. Now, Tamara Pender has my ministerial card and my first cloak that was given to me, but the hours of operation of this place are right there on the fucking door. Anyway. Now we're going to head into danger zone, but I can say I had to go to the bathroom because I'm allowed to use the bathroom. Even though Theron, who must be a friend of Corrine Guermelas, was the wife of Rick Guatemala. And now they got a daughter missing. I don't know if they ever found her. Maybe he raped her. I don't know. So when I say maybe, that means like I'm not sure of this stuff. But I can tell you where you're supposed to shit down here, other than outside. And it is like right in these, not in the yellow. That's where you get water and you can charge your phones. That's where Theron works. And then even though my conditions were dropped, I still been charged for a breach when I was shitting in that motherfucking place. And then Theron obviously called the RCMP, blah, 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 blah. And I get fucking arrested because him and Karine must be fucking partners in crime. Maybe they're having an affair on Rick and that's why he's so fucking such an angry little fuck. I don't know. He's, well, he's not that little. He's overweight for sure. But he's a little fuck, at least. And then this is like the Service Canada building. And I love this fucking statue, but I have no idea what it means. So if you know what it means, testify to that. Call in and say, you fucking idiots, what the fuck are you doing? There's a fucking unicorn on there, man. What does that mean? USQU Admire. Fuck you. That's what it means. It says fuck you. Okay? Oh no. Amari. Admire. I don't know what happens when a unicorn fucks that fucking phoenix looking lion thing. I don't know. You end up with like a queen. She's fucking dead, man. Anyway. Now this is how you get to the back of the library. And there's the Queensway. And the fucking cunt, fucking little prick, fucking Paladin security guard that fucking broke or cracked my ribs the other day when I was fucking walking with an uncorked bottle, which I do believe you can leave restaurants from. Sorry, I didn't have the cork on it. You know, some corks just don't go back in the fucking hole the way they're supposed to. That's where Crazy Guy hangs out. Him and his sister, they're fucking beautiful people. And yeah, like there's some of that parasite shit. Like, I dare you to eat that. Definitely, I would. And the tinfoil. So what's on the tinfoil? Well, it's enough to kill your kid for sure, depending on what's on it. But thank God the government's legalized everything here, so it's like, you should be kids dropping like fucking flies. 20 a day? Not even fucking close. Okay, now somewhere, this is the parking thing. Rico Plaza. Oh, Rico Thornton, that's another guy I had some experience with. I'm a neat guy. Okay, now in here, we're heading into potentially my no-go zone, but I'm positive Karine is not at work right now. It's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't think she fucking works anything if you judge by the weight of her. And I'm not saying maybe she's got some thyroid problems or some types of things like that. I don't know, but maybe she doesn't. Maybe she uses the elevator all the time. I'm not sure. Here's a hockey rink in here. Okay, so we'll go behind the hockey rink. Right to City Hall where Mr. Bassaran, who had sent quite a few emails to, saw him speak at the Sikh temple at 111 Rutland Road North, begging for something, man, down on his knees, trying to suck the clergy for a fucking win the election. A lot like Daniel, who was driving around giving people $50 bills and hot dogs and candy bars, who's the manager of a Dairy Queen that beats homeless guys, knocked my fucking earrings out of my head when I was picking up garbage in this parking lot. There's the town hall. And then bylaw. You know, that's how we do things, right? By law. Isn't that kind of the idea of being one of these countries? Now, Moto, wicked ride-sharing program. Unless you like the fastest waste of fucking money you've ever seen in your goddamn life, which is buying a car that'll depreciate the minute you fucking touch the thing. Now, don't worry about all the cars that got stolen from me. Nobody seems to. But Volkswagen, what an amazing call I had to Volkswagen, and you should have seen the chain of events that happened after that. We'll talk about the John Howard Society in due time. And Ryan Damascus, and Devon Schmidt, and my belongings which are still up there. That's why I'm like fucking got no gloves, well, I found a toque today. Could be covered in piss, I don't know. Anyway, this is, I really want to know who owns this innovation building. I'm not allowed in there for some fucking reason. I have no idea. But they have like a 1960, probably 61, I don't know, probably like 62, maybe 64, BMW R50, could be an R50, could be an R60, could be a /2. And like, if you like that fucking guy, Yellow Wolf, Hillbilly Einstein, then you just give me a full beer. Yeah, you can litter everywhere here. Trust me, I've seen cops do it. They literally just throw fucking residue-filled crack pipes or fucking meth pipes or fentanyl pipes on the ground, like the guy from Peru. But anyway, this is where I was walking wearing like a white uniform. The bike's in there. No idea why I'm not allowed in there either. No idea. I've got no idea why I'm not allowed in so many motherfucking places. Like, unless the Russians and Smitties are into human trafficking or something like that, but paid my bill, tipped, complimented the mother, complimented the fucking daughter, like, actually complimented the mother about the daughter, saying, holy shit, is she good? She's smart. Like, she knows what she's fucking doing as far as customer service. Now, this is, whoa, there. I like this shit too. This 7% cream soda pop shop. Could be fentanyl in it, but fucking who cares? I want to die anyway. Nope, it's keeping me alive. Not gonna die on that one. Maybe. So, I was walking around here in the summer. There's this black Dodge, I can't remember if it's a Charger or Challenger or whatever. It's a newer, like, late model. And dirty. Okay, like, and I'm a motorhead. I love cars. And, see, what do we got over here? Something that's on fire? No, just garbage. Yeah, you just throw garbage everywhere in this fucking city. The city employees that pick with their little sticks, they get paid $19 an hour to pick up after the lazy fucks of the city. Now, the car was in around here somewhere. I had a little kick scooter. Like I don't know what they're fucking called. Handlebars. And we parked right around here. I looked at it, I'm kind of looking at it, and it was like dirty, and I'm like, oh, I walk by, and I'm like, oh, fuck, there's a scratch on fucking thing. And I seen it. You couldn't see it very good, because it was covered in dust. But I got, like, eagle eyes, man. Especially when it comes to paint. Like, I see orange peel on brand new vehicles, you know what I mean? So anyway, I can't remember what the fuck. I saw, like, a little, like, I can't remember. Oh, maybe this little fucking diamond fucking necklace thing I got in my pocket right now. Still, it's like my lucky piece. Anyway, I picked this little fucking thing up, put it in my pocket, and then I whacked back and looked at this fucking car, because it was parked in this no parking zone somewhere around here, and I'm like, fuck. And I wanted, like, you know, I've seen this, me and my kids do this, I've seen it in park, like, I guess this is a massive fucking crime, mischief they call it, or some fucking thing. I put my finger along the scratch, like, that's all I did, is, like, traced the scratch that was already on the car, on this dirty, dusty black car, that turned out to be Corinne Gormello's. Now, she works up there in that fucking pimp office right there in that glass building, and she's a Hope Outreach worker that I don't know what the fuck she does. But anyway, her and I are kind of friends. She's in this space about, like, no missing women, helping abused women, helping addiction. Or maybe she's just a lazy fuck getting government money for nothing. Or maybe, and then, yeah, I like to pick up garbage as we walk around. Anyway, and I'm totally not allowed to be here. But I always call him Frank. Good old commissionaire. Now, I've asked him to help me. I don't even know if he's allowed to work at the commissionaire's. It's kind of like Wayne, who used to work at 7-Eleven. I don't know if he's allowed to, like, these people that know I'm a good motherfucker. But I've helped people kick out of here that are doing cocaine off the fucking computer tops, helped people that are overdosing, de-escalated situations that Frank couldn't even deal with. Because I understand what I'm doing with these people. And they don't judge me because you just saw I did you know, I was smoking out that fucking bubble that I said was just some mouth. It was like some vitamin B powder. Anyway, there's this date. I can't remember. Maybe July, June. I went up to talk to Corinne about joining forces if she had access to funding, telling her about this project idea I had. Like, we got to do something about the drug use and the death and the murders and the street life. Like, it's absolutely disgusting. Prepaid Visa card, probably something, maybe something on it. And I love this little, like, snail of life, and I love the infinity sign. Anyway, talking. Having a good talk. She wants to go for a smoke. We sit right here, actually. Have a smoke. Good conversation. We go back in, and then I find out, oh, she's got a daughter. Well, then I find out her daughter's missing. I'm like, oh, that's got to sting. And yeah, I guess it stings. And then I ask her, like, what's this daughter like to do? Because that's like 99% of the problem. If you don't know how to raise your kid, you probably know what the fucking kid your kids like to do. You probably tell them to do something, or you force them to do something, or you put them in so much shit they don't even like anything. And then I find out she likes to draw. Now, Corinne's a First Nations woman. Rick Guaramella looks like a white fat fucker. So I don't know where this child is. I don't know what she looks like. And I don't know if they found her yet. Maybe she's dead. I have no fucking idea. I pray she's alive, and I pray she's okay. Pray she didn't get raped by Rick. I pray she didn't get, maybe ostracized or didn't fit in at school because she's an artist and she liked to create. And school's like a biggest fucking crime against humanity if you listen to Robert Kiyosaki. But there's a bigger one now, like trust me, it's way bigger than that. And it happens in Kelowna, like non-stop. Anyway, I struck a nerve and I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I'm gonna go to Metro Church. So I walk down that back alley right across the street there where it says Core on Ellis. Oh, don't forget to remind me about whatever her name is, Cheryl Ellis and fucking Brighton Ellis. Anyway, I walk back. Now, I said, well, you know, maybe, I told Karine, I said, well, maybe your daughter, like, left because you guys are forced to go to school, and she likes to create, like, and school is not really that fucking geared up for, like, art. So I come back, and, like, right here, nowhere to lie, there's a fucking piece of cardboard about the size of this fucking, yo! Sorry. Hey, it's for horses. Anyway, piece of cardboard right here, and it says, let them create, okay? Let them create. I'm like, whoa, how fitting. So I walk it back up into the library over there. I go up the stairs, and Karine's on the phone. So I don't go anything. All I do is hold that sign that says, let them create, up to her window. That's it. Okay? Now, we're going to carry on. We aren't going to go down there and talk about Franzi and like all his shit. We're not going to talk about Spark Ellis' place. We're not going to talk about that right now. But Nabel Dine, I don't know if he's still alive or not. I know his mother came out here from Quebec looking for him. I know he did time in Oliver Correctional Center. I don't know about Lee either. Like 348 Hollywood Road North. Called the fire department, called the police, got it recorded with multiple witnesses and recordings of me making the phone call, but nope, they never went to that place. Well, the neighbor with their home security said they did go to the fire department, did go there, and there were bullet holes through the fucking window. Like, and all I'm doing is like looking for a missing person. Anyway, because he's a good friend, he's a good guy. They got also falsely accused, set up by these fucking, I don't know, hooker bitches or pimps or whoever the fuck, these faggot RCMP sting operations. Same people that got Calcie Hill probably hooked on meth and had her child taken away from her by her maybe righteous dad or who knows, Suki Gill. Okay, so now we're like cruising and I think I'm in my safe zone now, 200 meters away. I hope Karine didn't feel uncomfortable about me walking through there at 1 o'clock in the morning with my fucking hands freezing. Anyway. Here we go. So, now we're gonna go to Cactus Club. Cactus Club is another cool place because that's where Trevor Rose is ex. Trevor Rose, what an interesting dude that guy is. Anyway, that's where his ex worked, I believe. That, like, basically he's not allowed to go in there because that guy's, he's a freaky motherfucker. Like, stalker, Tinder, be careful, do not get in a vehicle with Trevor Rose, you're gonna go missing. He's a bruiser, man. He's the ear ripper. Like, he'd grab your ear, punch you so hard, or no, you just grab your ear, rip your fucking ear off your head or something like that. From Saskatchewan, it's kind of cool, so am I. There's the courthouse. Apparently you can get ID in there, I don't know. Now, when I first went to court, I wasn't allowed to go near Rick Guermello because this motherfuckers charged me with mischief and sexual assault. So when I went to, yeah, this is the big thing. When I went up to Karine's office, she said I sexual assaulted her. Now, to my recollection, best of my recollection, all that we did was a fist pump. Like, that means, like, you put your hand out, and I think we met halfway. Now, according to Rick, I made some, like, I don't know, erotic noises as I was fist pumping her, and, like, I got no idea what this yahoo's talking about, man, but he's full of fucking shit. That's not, like, a fist pump's a fist pump. Maybe Karine was, like, starting to cry. All I know is if you watch Justin Trudeau greet the Prime Minister of New Zealand after the Queen died recently, and when she gets off the plane, it literally looks like he fucking had an orgasm on her. Like, and that is Canadian culture. We do have French in our culture. A hug and 2 kisses on the cheek ain't fucking sexual assault. It's a greeting. Bonjour, comment ça va? Now, so this is where some of these fucknuts faggots work. And by faggots, I mean useless fucking faggots, which is like every motherfucking person in this whole fucking town. Other than the people that will see this, I'm going to post it on YouTube, and I'm going to say 1-800-Crime Stoppers. I'm going to put Constable Hall's number on there. Because here's where the action, we're getting like right up toward the action where I'm literally, and what's amazing, I guess Rick Guermello wasn't lying. Because ever since he said these words, well, geez, it has come true. I've been falsely arrested, falsely thrown in jail, had fucking endorsed. I don't even know what an endorsed warrant, but I've been arrested like 5 fucking times with no fucking warrants, and all of a sudden now I got a warrant. It's like, you can't even keep up with the fucking corruption around here. But it's starting to get easier to keep up with the cost of housing because there's a little bit drop in the market. And whatever. I'm riding a bike. And it's summertime, August 8th. It's around noon. And I always loved coming here because there's like this Jamaican guy. It's always got like Bob Marley playing. Sells his food right there. Oh, it's icy. I better be careful. Okay. I'm right about in this vicinity, right here. And some little fucking 5'10", about my height, a little shorter, maybe a little taller. Definitely got a rounder belly than me. Wearing like blue or black fucking slacks and a button-up white shirt, blue lines on it. Glasses, short hair, salt and pepper hair. Could be 55, could be 65. Walks up to me calmly, because I'm sitting here kind of listening to music. Are you one? That's what he says. Are you one? Are you one? Are you Craig Massey? And I'm like, who are you? He goes, I'm Kareen's husband. I'm Rick Guaramella. I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to fucking kill you. Do you know who I fucking am? Now, I don't know if he said head of psychiatry of Oliver Correctional Center or some psychiatry Oliver Correctional Center. All I know is psychiatry, psychology, something, Oliver, like jail. I know all the fucking police in this fucking town, and they are going to fucking kill you. Your life is going to be fucking hell from this day on. You're dead. You're fucking dead. I'm like, holy fuck, dude, man. I'm like, I'm not I don't know what the fuck you're yipping about. So I jump on my bike, and I head down that way, and I go to Metro Church. Now, he gets in his blue, like late 2000, 4-door Dodge 1500 Ram, and there's this like large-looking native lady with glasses sitting in it. That's Kareen. Then they follow me all the way to Metro Church, and I call the cops, and I'm like, fuck, man, a church has got to be a safe place. But wait till we find out about what Metro Church does, because we're going to fucking let that out of the bag, too. Because this fucking town is a fucking scumhole, an incestuous motherfucking place where, like, you can be 13 and your grandpa might give you fucking fake tits and fake lips just because you're perfect the way you are, but you're better looking for the pedophiles in this fucking town if I could amp up your fucking silicone body, your perfect body, whatever. It's fucked, man. It's fucked. It's fucked. It's fucked. You have not seen a more despicable fucking specimen of the human race than you'll find in Kelowna, British Columbia. And what is also amazing, now when we think about white man, okay, whitey, let me just throw this out as like, I don't know, coincidence. I don't really believe in it, nor happenstance. If you got some fucking shoemans or shoemakers, Schumans actually, which is a shoemaker, cobbler, that come from the land of convicts, Australia, to buy a mountain, which is in receivership, or getting close to bankrupt, and they name it Big White, and your ancestry is German, pre-Hitler white supremacist Nazi motherfuckers, and you name a tourist attraction Big White. Now, if you listen to 99.9 FM very often, which I do, you might hear this commercial, Whiteman Mechanical. Whiteman Mechanical. Like, you might hear the word white so fucking much in this town that you'll think there's fucking snow everywhere all the fucking time. Snow meaning cocaine. Or pow, fresh pow. Like, these fucking yuppie dumb fucking fucks are absolutely the perfect epitome of why the Selix tribe and the Indian Act are so fucking important. Because here we are, Lake Okanagan. Look at this beautiful fucking place. Hey? Like, is that not fucking heavenly? Now, there's the fucking kicker. Now, this guy, he's got his dog. He's fucking sitting here looking to the fucking west. And he is Chief Swickengut and of the Selix people. Now, he's the one that's made the deal with the white man, Whitey. And they fucking lied. Hence the creation of the Indian Act. Because you can't trust a white man mechanical or any motherfucking punk that fucking says we're only fucking white. Like, we are one human species, you know what I mean? Anyway, that's a very important attribute of Canadian history. But then so is 1982. Now, what happened in 1982? Well, the Canadian Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms gained supreme power over all preceding laws and future laws as the greatest thing that differentiates our country from the rest of the motherfucking world. Okay, we got 5 of them. But don't worry, we can get into the statute in the Declaration of Independence too. Because I did have the paperwork for a boat. INDIGENOUS, that was INDIGENOUS and something. That was the boat company that made this fucking boat in like 1902, 1903, or 1906. I forget the date. And he was like the engineer. I think his name was Thomas something. Yeah, pretty sure he was. From Ontario, that was responsible for designing either the Empire State Building or the Statue of Liberty, whatever, something like that. Empire State Building, probably. And then we're gonna go, that's really cool, we'll go down to this laneway place here, because this laneway has some significance if you really like raping girls and fucking having them go missing. Which I'm kind of opposed to. I'm like actually 100% against rape. And although we got this highway of tears, I'd love, like, it's fucking amazing, eh? We named a highway after missing fucking Aboriginal women. We gave it a nickname. Woohoo! Come see our country. Now, normally they're going to take your daughters and fucking take them down the highway of tears, feed them to grizzly bears. Robert Picton will finish it up and we'll feed them to the pigs. Don't worry, you'll be eating that for breakfast tomorrow morning. However, after you've had breakfast and you're looking for your daughter, by the time you fucking step foot in here, if you took a taxi, we'll be skimming your fucking internet and your money and your identity every fucking day for the rest of your motherfucking life. Because you're a tourist and you came to this fucking shithole of a fuck show. So anyway, that's called the laneway. Now her daughter, the daughter of the parents that put this here, was in my house. Total fucking junkie. Taught me more about fucking smoking crack than I've ever cared to know. And that's when the Kyle Cotler and Ruby Bullock and Jamie Ridges are fucking like, literally, and Jesse Growinside, putting some glue on the wire, another convict, Rick Growenside's son. Something to do with this sea can. Anyway. They put this here because, I don't know, maybe hooking used to be like a back alley thing. I don't know a clue. Or maybe that's just where the white fucking pedophile van parked, came out of the back alley, and boom, there you go. Whoa, what happened to that kid? There was 3 here, now there's 2. Maybe they morphed into 1. Terry Key, you baby, Kay. I don't know. So Terry Lynn Key, she's like a Regina lady. I don't know, maybe she's my fucking daughter. I got no idea. I had no motherfucking idea about this lady. No idea. But anyway, what's cool is this motherfucking cunt's here. Bardell Entertainment and Brain Trust. So you'll also probably know that I had this idea about cleaning up the motherfucking cesspool of Canada coast to coast and creating a red light district of fucking safety using solar powered fucking lights and like stations, like Christmas lights that went up the trees. And you got into Rose Garden here, City Park at 60, and I want to buy this building too, this fucking, with this fucker here. And I already know what I'm going to put in there, but people clock my mind, ship my mind. Right, Pierce Ram, when you food boys me? Anyway, I got a plan for that building. And it does involve the sex industry, it does involve tourism, it does involve cars. Anyway, we're at Veendam Gardens. Yeah, man. What a place. Okay, City Park, 1600 Aber Street. What do we got going on here? 1986. On the occasion of the official opening of these Veendam Gardens in recognition of the relationship between Kelowna and Veendam. July 19, 1986, like July 19th, that's the day before my birthday. Burgermeister Rudolf Garrett Volkhoven did something. Veendam Way. In recognition of the relationship between Kelowna, British Columbia, and Veendam, the Netherlands, be it proclaimed this 19th day of July, AD, after death, 1986, that this area of City Park be designated as Veendam Gardens, and the boulevard leading to Veterans Memorial Square be known as Veendam Way. Sister City. That's pretty sick, man. I actually don't have anything wrong with the Netherlands. Now, Hotel Z, I got some major fucking issues with. This is Dilworth fucking Inn. And it's just going to be like one thing after another. But what I really want to do, and I'm going to edit this and redo this, I need somebody that was there, because that whole fucking skating park was full of people, as Rick Guermella fucking said exactly what I said. Are you one? Are you one? Are you Craig Massey? I'm gonna fucking kill you. Do you know who I am? I'm Corrine's husband, Rick Guermella. I'm this, I know all the cops. Your life's fucking hell. Now we're at Rose Gardens. I've seen lots of people die in here. I've saved a few people in here. Great place to overdose. I'm fucking kind of brave. I'm only wearing like sneakers. But if you walk in here right now, you'll probably step on a fucking needle, get HIV or fucking some kind of glass. Now Hotel Z, really interesting. Whoever owns that fucking goddamn fucking place. Beautiful artwork. Neat little establishment. Useless fucking cunts. I was in there, totally had a room booked, paying, had to do some fucking two-factor authentication, blah, 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 blah. Let me sit down, give me 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden the fucking security, I do believe, was plotting again, says, all of a sudden I can't come there. And this is really cool too. The record of scattered records of the first Chinese settlers in the Kelowna area. Now Lee, coming from the region where General Mao came from, and like Father Dava, the guy, the young friend of mine. But here we come, we're gonna walk up to a jail here. Jail for the homeless. Where they also engage in some pretty shitty shit. Oh, and then I gotta go across the way too, on the other side of that street. I think that one's Lawrence. And that's where Dale Habib like beat the fuck out of me. Right across from Castanet. Now he's one of the owners of Liquid Zoo. Now, you know, Thomas, the young boy, St. Thomas, said he was good friends with Dale and Dave. He got murdered in the Queensway, another place just up the way. And I know who got murdered by. I've seen him. Well, maybe it wasn't him exactly, but they gave him something called a hot shot. Now his parents actually think the fucking kid was a junkie loser and he overdosed. The amount of fucking murders that are following me around is fucking insane. But here we talk about medicine. Okay, that's Quirmiritsin. I think it means medicine in the Selix tongue. But this is the Kelowna Gospel Mission. And you'll see this green, fucking teal green shit up here. 251 Leon Avenue. Okay. Now, I know I gotta cut this and edit it, and they're gonna put the posters up, because I only got a couple days before I gotta go to court again for these endorsed fucking warrants, sexual assault. Dave Demke, a good guy, probably, maybe. Threw out a few of my circuit boards and stuff. But look at this. This never used to have bars on it. This is where the Chinese could like conglomerate, because Canada was trying to kick them out after we threw them in the mountains and made them blow up themselves carrying dynamite sticks in their teeth, basically. And then they pounded through and they made the Great Canadian Railway. And then once the Great Canadian Railway was built, we had no use for these Chinese. So what did we do? We made marijuana illegal. That was something that the Chinese brought with them so we could kick the fuckers out of our country. But look at this. Chapter 38, an act respecting Chinese immigration. Yeah, respecting Chinese immigration, my ask. How about you go and ask yourself which Chinese language do they translate official documents to? Is it simplified or traditional? And then try and represent yourself in court as that goes on. But the Okanagan Chinese Canadian Association, research inputs by Mr. Tong Wong, Shi Li, Dick and David Lowe, Mrs. Gail Chung and family, and the Okanagan Heritage Museum and the OCCA archives. There was a general store, there was laundry, all kinds of stuff. But now it's a fucking jail. I don't care how old you are, if you're not here by 11 o'clock, you're locked in. And here we go. There's FH&P, the lawyer recommended to me by, I'd call him a friend, but we will see what can be. Because all I know is I am the moon's best friend. And I do believe that I'm like a son of a father. And I got 2 sons. So it's Sunday, for Christ's sake. Why don't we just say it? In the name of Jesus and the Holy Spirit. God bless you. Get your fucking ass to church. Or get your fucking ass out of church and do something fucking good. How about? And don't forget about taxation. I mean donations. To the cremation of our fucking faith. The goddamn abyss of humanity. Destroyed. Destroyed. By Big White Mechanical and the founders and creators of money and the lying motherfuckers that created the Indian Act. The swallowing of culture. And please ask yourself, what happened to the Bears? Please ask yourself, how come that Ogopogo court case up in Kamloops or Vernon, 2019 or 2021, was a very important point about using logos from tribes and people that were here long before us as a logo on like a storefront or whatever, like basically of stealing something from someone An original piece of art. An original idea. Kind of like the Language Institute right across from the Queensway office, or the Queensway above the subway. Yep, that was my idea. Long before it was there. And I don't even think they're teaching Punjabi or Chinese. I don't have a fucking clue what they're teaching. Probably French. This is an outreach urban health center. Now you can go in there, and I strongly recommend you get a prescription for PrEP. I don't even know what the fuck it does. Maybe it cures HIV, maybe it Hep C, maybe it prevents you from spreading it. And there's Chui Lot. Some probably, if you like fucking liars, go there. But Egypt, what happened to Rex? That motherfucker's probably dead too. Because he was a beast, man. Like a beast with fucking, holy shit. I didn't like him when he was happy. Well, actually, I love him. He's a fucking brother from another mother. But holy motherfuck, was he jacked. Like, didn't matter how hot it was. He just running around screaming. Like, blah, 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 blah. And, hey, good for the Japanese and cryptocurrency, that fingerprint that you can trace everywhere. And the fucking motherfuckers that at least had the fucking balls to fucking kill themselves when they were fucking useless, faggot fucking cunts. Other than these fucking yuppie faggot punks that are fucking like, I'm gonna walk right by some whole bunch of them. Good for nothing scum. Like, female circumcision shouldn't be fucking outlawed in this fucking town. Bring it on, like the fucking goddamn it. Bring the Sudanese over here, rake these fucking cunts, throw them in a goddamn burning barrel, just like my dad and them buy a case of beer, and see who fucking comes to their wedding, or fucking funeral, whatever the fuck, their afterlife. Probably not too many fucking people. And watch out for silicone fumes. I don't know if it's good for you. It's probably not as bad for you as the fucking plastic wrapped around the goddamn fucking telephone wires in your house if it goes on fire. That shit will kill you. And there is this amazing place over there. Look at that sign up there. Is that like a gay missionary position? I don't have a fucking clue what it is. Who the fuck uses a compass anymore like that? Or what is that? What is that little fucking those sticks called? I think they're, no, not a compass. Fuck, see? That's what I mean. Have you even seen one? They'd be illegal to carry on a plane. Oh, but you know what you can do in Canada right now as a kid? You can call yourself a cat. Go to school, and this fucking useless cunt here, Mosaic, she's another fucking white bitch trying to be an independent bookstore. Okay? Fuck her. Bring on the fucking box chain and put her out of business. Because, how about, I'd love to say support local. Actually, I used to say support local. I used to say, I fucking hate styrofoam. And you'll see this shit all around places. Like, it's like I could see the future of the uselessness of this fucking society. Okay? It's absolutely a fucking faggot-filled fucking cesspool. But thank God we got the devil's coffee. Now, who really cares about kids? Nobody. I actually love my two boys. That, I don't know if they've been stolen. I don't know if my wife's been kidnapped. I don't know if they're scared of the fucking power of my fucking mind and had to go into hiding. But we got some missing fucking kids. Now, Jamie Ridges, her kid, I don't know what's around. I know she was forced to do things, and right out of jail. Like, don't forget about going down to the fucking Oliver Correctional Center and just finding out what's going on down there. I can tell you one thing, we grow a lot of fucking apples here, and we still fucking pay for fucking USA apples in the goddamn fucking jail when you're fucking got apples every fucking where. Like, what the fuck, Jesus Abraham Solomon? You fucking useless motherfucking faggot! I killed Jesus, you fucking little prick! You're a fucking tight jean, pointy shoe, two around. You drive a fucking Porsche, man. That's a girl's SUV, you fucking faggot. Look at it. It's fucking got curves like a fucking, like, drive something with some fucking balls, you pussy fucking yuppie faggot. You and Chad Pointowski. You fucking, right? Or Chad Point. I can't remember if he hyphenated his name or not, or whatever, but I do remember the best gift ever from his ex-wife when she stayed in our not even finished suite that I was going to call heaven, 740 Shorty Road, and all it was a yellow sticky note that said, thank you. Now let's bring in St. Christopher Columbus, who sailed the ocean blue, found the Isla de Formosa, and Chris Smith, that motherfucker. Oh, my ribs even hurt. That's just from that fucking guy beating me. Now there's a good Jew, believe it or not, this guy, honest one. And his daughter's a good shoe salesman. If you needed shoes, winter clearance, they got wicked shoes in here, man. That fucking shoe right there, that fucking Echo, depending on where it was made, probably the right shoe. But really, really depends. See, like, this totally makes sense, right? $24 million. I like that. That's all. Now I only need like 4 of those. Okay, there's one penthouse for 3. There's for 1. There's 14. That's good. 4, 2, and 24. Oh, fucking A, man. It's easy to get to $100 million. And did I tell you about the federal government? $55 billion. That's the 22 payroll. Canadian, not global. No, not like Saturns, Jupiters. Nope, just the Canadian. Federals. Yeah. 55 billion. Okay, that's the one with the B. I don't know how many zeros are in a trillion, but, well, depends on if you say house or house. If you put a U in the word color or not. Or you're just a fucking inbred motherfucker that had your picture taken with the devil, like Donald Trump. Now I wonder about Jake Kessmer and his mother. I wonder how happy she is with Mr. Chris Smith. Is she the bankroll? Or, you know, there's so many interesting things to talk about. But I am going to talk to Tesmer Law, who bought the building, I believe, which is the first post office in downtown here. And I was going to buy that in the name of my grandmother. But I guess that one's gone. Because, whatever. But there's still this one up here, and it's got more usefulness. And what I would do for this place is probably be a notary public and train a few fucking... Oh, look at that. Nice pen with an eraser. Don't erase right with ink, man. Just fucking put her down. Blood. Sign your name with blood. Like my good brother, who is an amazing writer. Chris, man. What a dude. And he's got the balls to stand up and say the truth. And the courage. And teach you how to fucking school the law. But... the song says you can't take me down. And you can't break me down. And you can't fucking steal my fucking kids. Or make them too scared to even answer the phone. Or send pictures. Or make my wife scared to communicate with me. I'm scared to communicate with my family for their own safety. That's how fucked up Whiteman Mechanical and the Schumans and the Pierre Shrams and the apartheid, the white supremacists of the world that still actually fucking think that there's some truth in fucking white supremacy. Like, try and get yourself a little more fucked in the head. More incestuous. And tell me, what happens at the Metro Church? What happens when Shoppers Drug Mart gets broken into and all of your identity from the medical system gets sold to the Italian mafia? Is that what happened? I am telling you, I love Clark Kent in Superman. And I love The Godfather. I actually like to see business improve. I also like telling the truth. I'm not a big fan of Saudi Arabia taking over the Canadian Wheat Board. Not a big fan of men shitting in women's mouths or funnels. I'm not a big fan of stealing souls, but I'll fucking take every fucking soul I want. In the name of the God and the Holy Spirit. Just the Spirit. In the name of fucking be right. Gotta get on this Toronto Dominion bank account which disappeared, even though Volkswagen with my $3,000 prepaid insurance. And yeah, I got contracts still, motherfuckers. And don't forget about John Howard and Rhino Damascus. And listen to the lyrics that he's tried to publish and get himself rich off. That guy's a fat fucking baboon, fucking lazy, fucking useless fucking Indian. I mean, like Native. He's a fucking sloth. That's what I meant, sloth. Oh, but back to Rick Waremella. August 8th. We'll do that one separate, and then I'll put it upload. But this is like a long one. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, fuck, it's only 44 minutes, man. I could go for hours and hours and hours and days. With proof and a relatively good memory still.